Hey Scorpio, how are you this week? Hope you're having a good week. Thank you so much for joining me and watching. Thank you to all those people who have subscribed. So glad to be on this journey with you guys. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Find out what information we've got about the energy for you guys this week using the mythic tarot cards, so some of the Greek mythology. So let's just get straight in and cut the cards. Okay. Six of Swords. So I feel like this is basically a difficult situation moving to calmer waters. So I feel like you guys, you're on a journey, whatever this journey is. I feel like I just get this sense of determination, the steely determination of the Scorpio happening in here. And just, I'm moving forward, moving to a better position is what I got. Better position, calmer waters, clearer thoughts. So what else can we get? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this could represent an Aries woman. So this could be a situation around an Aries woman, someone you could actually be in a bit of a relationship with, maybe sexually, because she's very sensual. She kind of is very connected to her body, but she's a queen. She might be your queen, is kind of what I've been given. Or you might be the queen. So it could be reversed, but I'm just getting physical sensuality. I'm getting this woman. You might have been having a little bit of troubles in your relationship this week, and I feel like that it's going to start calming down. You're going to start finding a clearer way forward, moving to calmer waters with your queen, or if you're the queen, the reverse. So it just feels like it's also a lot to do with like sexual sensuality, the body. So it feels like a physical relationship with somebody is what I'm getting. So oh, and then we get to the Three of Cups again. So I feel like, okay, it might be this sense, I'm just really connecting with Eros here. This is Eros and Psyche. It might be a sense of falling in love again with this person. Okay, falling back in love. So it's this beautiful feeling of reconnecting. There might have been a few troubles, few issues, and then it's just a sense of, no, like we're over this, we found a way forward. And, I feel like I'm in love with you again. Like those feelings will be coming back. And so it's this sense of celebration. Lovely, beautiful card to be getting when it comes to love. And then we have the Chariot. So I feel like there's a very much shift in, I just suddenly got this shift in where your focus is the word. I've got a shift in focus towards work. Okay, so it's kind of like, all right, we've sorted our relationship out. Now I'm shifting focus to something else, and I'm charging forward. I'm this is like conflicts ending in victory. So it feels like you're trying to pull together two opposing forces. Now this could actually also be related to your relationship, in that it's felt like maybe you were going in different directions and you've kind of pulled it together so that you're together again, or that's kind of where you want to go. But I'm just really drawn to this one spear. I'm not sure what to call that, pointing upwards. So it's very much like you've got something else on your mind as well, in the back of your mind, that you want to be achieving, that you want to be that you want to be putting your attention to. So you've got something in the back of your mind that you really want to be bringing your attention towards. So whatever it is, like it's kind of like you're bringing your relationship together, or this conflict together, and then there's something else. That's what I'm just getting. There's a shift. There's something else other than the relationship that is kind of wanting your energy this week. It's kind of there and you're wanting to give it your energy, but you kind of can't. So it might be that you're not giving all your energy to work because your relationship is taking your energy, but it's there in the back of your mind. It's something that's kind of a bit sharp and spiky. you know that you should be paying more attention to it. So whatever it is, something's pulling you kind of, what some sort of conflict is grabbing your attention, and there's something else that needs your attention in the back of your mind, whatever that may be. So let's find out a bit more. Scorpio, so we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so this is, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm just being really attracted to like this kind of, I don't know what you call it, underpants, loincloth, whatever that is. So, and again, it's bringing it back to the sensuality and the sexual nature of your relationship. So it may feel like this is feeling very specific. So some people may or may not get it, but it feels like the sex nature, the physical nature of your relationship hasn't necessarily kind of gone full steam. It's like you might have to give that up while you're repairing the relationship. There's some sort of stop or hold to the sexual or the physical part of your relationship with somebody this week, and it's kind of like you're doing it for the greater good. I've got this sense of I'm waiting for the other person to be ready. So someone's not ready to move forward into it. It feels like there's been a little bit of a almost like a breaking, a tearing of the relationship somehow. So, and it's coming back together. It does feel really physical. It might just mean that you're in the physical presence of someone or they're very present, but I'm getting a very sexual, physical nature to this. And I'm getting that this feels like you, Scorpio. It feels like you're the ones that are kind of having to kind of give up your, just put a little bit of a hold on your sexual needs, maybe your physical needs for the moment, while the eagle's still circling, while the other person's still trying to work out how they feel about it. Okay, so it feels, yeah. Let's find out. Let's ask a bit more about this situation for you. I was going to say it feels a bit confusing, and that's exactly what I pulled out, the Moon card, which is a little bit of confusion about it, about this situation, about moving forward, because you feel like it's repaired, but the other person isn't necessarily fully there yet. You're getting kind of mixed messages is what I'm getting from this situational person. So I feel like the Scorpio is very much trying to repair a relationship that's happened in their lives, that you're very much trying to repair it. This obviously can be reversed, but the other person's kind of on board but not quite there yet, and so you're kind of having to put your own needs on hold a little bit while you're waiting. But it's very much confusing because you're getting mixed messages, like, you know, they might be saying they love you and yet they're not wanting to kind of go there and get intimate with you. So I just feel like, yeah, someone's a little bit more reserved in the relationship, in whatever this partnership is. Someone's reluctant to step back into it. So, and here we have the Lovers card again. So it's about love. So we've got Aphrodite, the goddess of love, in the center, and right next to her I'm really drawn to Athena, the goddess of truth. And I feel like she's standing, I'm just really drawn to the fact that she's standing so close to Aphrodite. And there's this sense with the partner that someone in the relationship is not sure about what the truth is yet. They're not sure. There's a question over the truth of what's true, what's real. Is someone lying, perhaps? Someone being deceptive? Someone saying something, and maybe it's not what they're saying, or you're doubting what they're saying is actually the truth. Because Athena's standing so close to Aphrodite, there's this kind of shadow around the relationship of someone's still not sure, and this feels like the partner. Okay, so the partner's still not sure about what the truth is. Okay, there's a question around the truth, and maybe I think you'll understand what that is, because it could also be that the Scorpio is withholding information or not quite telling the truth, or vice versa. Someone's not necessarily, I'm not necessarily getting like an active deception, but just the perception and words. There's a difference between what someone perceives to be true and what the words being said are saying. So it's confusing. That's where we get the moon card as well. And this might be you, Scorpio, confused about it. I think it's on both sides, this confusion about that. So let's just see what else we got. The Three of Pentacles. So okay, so I'm feeling like it's I'm getting a totally different meaning to this card than it normally would be. But what I'm getting is that you might be offered other things, like other things are coming into your life. You're being offered, maybe someone's helping you at work. There's a lot of things are helping you in other arenas, but you're not getting what you want. Okay, what's been offered this week is not what you want necessarily. So see how we've got the three pentacles being offered up. I'm just getting this feeling from Daedalus here, and I feel like this is you, Scorpio. That's nice, but that's not actually what I'm looking for. So, and this could be related to the relationship or the situation where there's been a little bit of a rupture in the situation. It's like you're not quite getting back. You kind of thought that by reconciling and kind of trying to pull the two forces together, the two conflicting, opposing forces together, that it was kind of going to go back to how it was, but you're not necessarily getting what you want from it yet. So let's find out what's happening. Why are all these cards coming out upside down? I think I've got my deck around the wrong way. I don't read upside down cards. It doesn't make any difference to me. So, and here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this can relate to a Virgo. It could be a Virgo. But the words are go slow. Okay? That's just the words I've been given, is go slow. Okay, don't push the situation to move any faster than what it's going. Go slow, because it just needs to go at that pace. Very clear. Go slow. That's all I'm getting from this card. And it's just a sense of, I feel like you just couldn't even push it if you tried, because that's just the pace of which it's going. But it definitely needs time and space for both parties to kind of work out where they're at in this situation. So I don't feel like it's going to be moving fast anytime soon. So I'm going to ask for one last card for you, because it feels a bit murky for you. I'm sorry to say this, Scorpio, it just feels a bit murky, but it feels like there's potential there for this conflict to kind of be resolved. I feel like both parties are trying to resolve it. It's just they're both not kind of in the same place yet. So there's a little bit of unsure. There's someone's more unsure than the other. Okay, and it's around questions of trust. So let's ask for one more card, a message from the soul, a final message from the soul, something that will kind of help clarify this a little bit for the Scorpio, something that can be helpful for the Scorpio in this situation. Let's ask. Of course I can ask that, I'll get what I get. But let's see what you get, Scorpio, because I kind of like to offer a little bit of clarity, but it just really feels like, okay, as I said, clarity. These cards both kind of jumped out. Again, like more upside down cards. So the Tower card, I think basically I got told to read it upside down, so I'm going to. So what I'm getting from that, and I'm going to read the Tower card first, okay? So this is the Tower card. Normally this is you wanting to put it back together how it was, okay? That's what this card means. And this is, the message is it's not going to go back to how it was, okay? That's irrevocably gone, broken was the word I was given. So where there's potential for this situation to repair, but it is going to be a totally different kind of structure. It's going to look different when it, and that's why I think there needs to be a little bit of time and space. And see how we've got the King of Swords. So this could relate to a Libra, but it could also be I just keep getting weighing up, weighing up, weighing up. It needs to be, the web needs to be rewoven. Okay, the structures need to be remade, and you need a clear mind as to how that's going to happen. Okay, so within this situation, you need to weigh up what you want to keep and what you don't, because the partner, whoever this person is not going to be coming back the way it was. It needs to change the situation, the structures around the relationship, the boundaries, whatever it is that isn't serving the greatest good of you or the partner. And it feels a lot like the partner is changing these boundaries. More so, not so. The Scorpio would happily go back to how it was. The partner, it feels like, and this can obviously be reversed, but it feels like the partner's the one that can't exist within the limits of the previous structures of the relationship, if that makes sense, like boundaries, rules, how you are with each other. And so I feel like definitely there's a rethink is what I got with the King of Swords. You need to rethink how this is going to work for the other partner, how you're going to structure this so that this partner can kind of exist within this situation, because otherwise they're not going to come to the party. Basically, they're feeling a little bit, the feeling I'm getting is they're feeling a bit vulnerable. They're a bit hurt. So this might be you or someone else, but I'm just getting whatever's happening in this situation. I'm going to pull you one last card, Scorpio, just one last card. So, but someone is hurt and feeling vulnerable, and someone's feeling stronger and more in control. And actually feels like you, Scorpio, are the ones feeling more strong and in control of the situation. But, you know, that can easily be reversed. But I just feel like, yep, there's a redefining of the boundaries. Redefining of the boundaries. One last card, just for clarity. Okay, the Page of Cups. Okay, so there's two meanings to this that I've just got really clearly, which is, one is you could be dealing, one of the partners could be a narcissist, which is there could be a bit of gaslighting happening. So that person, the truth will be difficult. And so I've just got this wariness around this person, whoever this is, or there's a narcissistic personality involved with this. So there's someone's not being honest or truthful. There's deceit. So someone to be wary of. Their words are not meeting their actions, okay? But I also got, for the person that's feeling vulnerable, this is about looking in the mirror and seeing your own reflection and self-love, understanding that reflection from your parameters, not what the other person is putting on it, okay? So your truth that lies within you as to who you are, not what the other person is putting on it, okay? Not the other person's interpretation. So that feels really important. I just keep getting the word gaslighting, if that makes any sense to any of you. So I hope that makes sense to any of you. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes, because I just get this awareness, very much awareness around someone within the situation isn't quite being truthful, but I feel like there's the desire for both of you to come together. Just the parameters need to change. The rules need to change. And there's a massive question mark around the truth, what's happening. So I think we're going to have to read more for next week to find out where this is going or what this is doing. But I hope that you have a week where you're able to kind of get on top of this and understand this, Scorpio, because it sounds like quite a tricky, confusing situation for you. So I just hope that this has brought you some sort of clarity for the situation. If you would like to hear more, I am planning on uploading these at the same time each week. So please subscribe or like. Otherwise, take care, and I hope you have a good week. Bye.